Welcome back to our English session. Let's continue with our second lesson, Daydreams. Before we proceed with the lesson, let's review what we studied in the previous lecture. In the previous lecture, we saw that the husband and the wife had a discussion to purchase some cows which would help them to earn a good income and would also give them milk. Some of it they would utilize in the house. The wife also decides that one pot of milk she would give to her sister, but the husband refuses. Let us now proceed with the lesson. The wife is saying, I'll see how you can stop me from sending a pot full of milk to my dear sister. I do all the hard work running after the cows, so naturally I will decide what happens to the milk. Just try stopping me, the wife exclaimed. So here we can see that the wife had a desire to give some milk to her sister, but her husband does not allow her to do so. So the wife feels very bad and she grumbles that the whole day she works hard, she takes good care of the cows, so she also has the right to take the decision. She also tells her husband that he has no right to stop her. Is that so? Shouted the husband. Now the husband becomes wild with anger because he feels that his wife is disobeying him. Watch this then. He began to lift and smash the earthen pots one by one. Smash means to break. His wife began to scream. Scream means to shout loudly. The wife was surprised to see her husband breaking all the pots. Gopal Band, who was passing by, heard all the commotion and rushed inside. Commotion here means a lot of noise. Children, you must have noticed that if there is a quarrel going on somewhere, the people gather together to see what the matter is. Similarly, Gopal Band, who was the couple's neighbor, heard their quarrel and rushed into their house. When he heard what had happened, he picked up a stout stick. Stout means a thick stick that stood in a corner and began to swish it. Swish means he started moving the stick through the air and pound it on the floor. That means he took the stick and hit it repeatedly on the floor. The husband and wife were both astounded. Astounded means surprised to see his antics. Antics here means funny and strange behavior. What are you doing? They inquired. They asked Gopal Band what he was about to do. Move aside, said Gopal Band. I have to drive away your greedy cows. You have let them wander and now they have ruined my field of beans and cucumbers. Your ruined means damaged. Oh, my lovely field of beans and cucumbers. Now, this is the most important part of the lesson because it is here that the husband and the wife realize their mistake. Gopal Band makes them realize the true fact of life. He tells them that they were quarreling and arguing over something which they didn't have. Gopal Band's talk made them aware that actually they didn't have any cows. But you don't have a field of beans and cucumbers, said the husband. As soon as he said that, Gopal Band stopped wielding the stick. Wielding means he held the stick firmly and looked at him with raised eyebrows. The husband and wife understood what he was trying to tell them. Can you tell what he wanted to say? So, in the end, we come to know, children, that neither Gopal Band had a field nor the couple had any cows, and they were just wasting their time in idle talks and daydreams. Children, from this story we learn that only our hard work and sincere efforts will lead us to success. Dreams without efforts are fruitless. So, children, did you all enjoy the lesson? Very good. So, for homework, you have to read the lesson. Now, we shall start with the spellings and question answers. Spellings. You have to learn and write the spellings in your notebook. Couple, idle, earthen, remaining, smash, commotion, astounded, antics, ruined, inquired. Now let's start with the question answers. First question. What did the husband want to buy? The husband wanted to buy a few cows. Question second. What plans did the wife make? Answer. The wife planned to make milk, dahi, ghee, butter and to give the remaining milk to her dear sister. Question 3. What did the husband want to do with the extra milk? Answer. The husband wanted to sell the milk in the market. Question 4. What did Gopalband say he was doing? Answer. Gopalband said that he was driving away the greedy cows from his field. Question 5. Did Gopalband have a field? Answer. No, Gopalband did not have a field. Question 6. What did Gopalband want to tell the husband and wife? Answer. Gopalband wanted to tell the couple not to argue over daydreams and that they should be practical in life. Question 7. What is the difference between a dream and a daydream? Answer. A dream occurs at night when one is fast asleep, while a daydream occurs at day when one is awake. Now question 8. Fill in the blanks with A or N. Children, here you know that we use A for an consonant and N for a vowel. The first one, dash earthen pot. Here E is a vowel, so we will write N. Dash cow. Here C is a consonant, so I will use the article A. Dash jar. Here J is a consonant, so I will use the article A. Dash sister. S is a consonant, so again here I will use the article A. Now write the plural forms. This part you have to do for homework. Again we have one open-ended question which you are expected to attempt on your own. The question is, write your own daydream in short. So students, you are supposed to write this answer on your own. Thank you.